Hey there, everybody. Hope you're doing awesome today. I just want to make a quick video because I've been getting a lot of requests about how I'm able to do these images with the text. Stuff like this one. Let's see what else. Like this one as well. So I just wanted to go over how I'm able to do that. Now, this kind of stuff can be done in Photoshop, but I know a lot of you either, number one, don't have Photoshop, haven't purchased it, or aren't the most savvy with it. So the way I do it, which is easy and most of it is free, is through canva.com. So just go into your browser and click on a new tab and go to www.canva, which is canva.com. And you can either sign up, if you don't already have an account, you can sign up with Facebook, Google, or your email. I think it's just easier just to connect your Facebook to it. And I'm already connected, so I'm just going to go log in with Facebook. Now what you can do here is you can click create a design, and you can either use presets in order to create the image size that you want. So like this one is specifically for a Facebook cover, or you can use this specifically for a social media post, or I mean there's tons of stuff on here, or you can use custom dimensions, which is what I usually use, so I get the best aspect ratio and best resolution of the image that I'm trying to put up there. So let's just say that I want to recreate this post that I'm doing right here. Life is about moments, create them, don't wait for them. So let me just go to create a design, use custom dimensions, and let me check the dimensions of that image that I want to use. It is right here. So the dimensions for this is 6,000 by 4,000. But for the free version of Canva, I think the highest resolution you can get in one dimension is 5,000. So I'll just reduce this entire image by 1,000 pixels each, as far as Canva is concerned. So instead of 6,000 by 4,000, I'm going to do 5,000 by 3,000 and hit design. It's going to load all up. So this is what it loads up to. So you can drag these layouts depending upon what you'd like to have the images set to. If you want like a collage, or if you just want a single image, it doesn't matter. You can just click on them, it'll bring it over there. I'm just going to do a single image, so I'll just click on this here. Now I'm going to go to uploads. So I'm going to want to upload the image that I just showed you. So all I have to do is find the image right here and drag it over to this upload window within canva.com. And as you see here, it's going to start uploading. This is a bigger image, so it might take a moment. Okay, so now that that image is uploaded right here, now I can just click on it, hold it, and drag it over until it gets to that layout right there, and boom, now it's completely covering the entire background. So with this background, you can do a multitude of things. You can either put different filters on there to make it, just give it an interesting look. It's almost like Instagram filters. So you click on that, makes it a little dramatic. Change the intensity of that. Or you can adjust the contrast of and brightness of the actual image to depend on how you like it. And here's the undo button right here if you just want to go back from something you don't like. But I'm just going to keep it the way it is for now. You can also crop it, and then press the check if you want to crop it. You can flip it depending upon what kind of image you have. And you can also change the transparency of it right here. So those are all some basic things that you can do with the image. So now what we can do is go add some text. So just click this text button right here. And you can either click any of these headings right here and change the text yourself, or you can look down here for some presets and just basically delete what you don't like. So I like this text right here that's on farm to table. So I'm just going to click that and drag that over there. And because this image is so huge, let me just resize that. So as you can see in here, there's some text in here that I don't want this small text right here, so I'll just double click that, delete it, and then double click this, delete that. And then whatever text I want to put in there, I can just double click on that and delete what's in there and just put life is about moments. And you know what? I just decided I want a different text. This is not my favorite, so let me just change this. I like Nor'wester is a very good one. It's very robust. Let's see. There we go. So this Nor'wester. So you can pick the text right here. I'm going to change this to white. So here's the little color palette right here. I can click on white. Or if you want something different that isn't on the default palette, you can just click this plus button and you can move it all, this little ball around wherever you'd like, change the shade of it like that, and that's it. But I'm going to keep this one to white. You can change the size of the text right here. Maybe I want a little bit bigger. You can change, sometimes you can change, make it bold and italic. It all depends on what font it is. Here's the alignment of the text. So if I want it left aligned or right aligned, I can do it like that. But I'll keep it in the center for now. You can change if it's everything's uppercase or not. With this font, you can't tell a whole lot because the font is naturally set to uppercase. So I'll keep it like that. And you can also change the spacing of the actual lettering and the height of the lines. So if we do this, letter spacing, we'll spread out the letters a little bit more with each other. Let's make that a little bit bigger, so there you go. And then we can also change, under spacing, we can also change the line height between both of those lines so we can give it a pretty cool effect. Perfect. So I just want to add some more text, but instead of using some of this preset stuff, I'm just going to use a base header right here. Click on that. Drag that over here. I might change my font to Alpha Slab. I like this one. Make it a little bit smaller. We'll put create them, period. Bring that down a little bit. And then because I want something similar to this, I don't need to drag something else completely over. I can just click on this one and hit copy, and it'll copy that exact same text, just like that. And then I can just change this out real quick. I want this to say, don't wait for them. And I want to make this, because I don't want it to kind of hit my head and my hand, so I kind of want to left align this. Excuse me, left align. That's also something that you can do in here. You can make things into a list as well. Haven't quite used that yet though. And I also really want to fit this in here, so I'm going to make the font smaller. Bam. Perfect. And I'm not a big fan of both of them being black. I kind of want to give this a little bit different effect, so um, kind of it kind of symbolizes waiting for something as the black starting to fade out. So what I can do on this is hit the transparency of the text as well, not just the image, but the text. And I can start to really fade that out like that. One thing you can also do is if this was, you can make this interactive. I think it would have to be a PDF and not an actual image, but you can actually link this text to a specific hyperlink or URL. So yeah, that's about it for the text. You can also add a bunch of other stuff in here, which won't exactly work well for this image, but it'll be good for the purpose of demonstration. If you go to elements, there's tons of things in here, whereas free photos that are provided through canva.com, they're just stock images, but they're for free, which there's some really good high quality stuff. Grids I already showed you earlier, so if you want to overlay some photos, and these just give you good grid patterns to drag and drop your photos on, and it presets it. Frames. These are just cool different things that you can put your photos in. Like if you want to promote your laptop lifestyle or something like that, you can just drag this laptop frame over here. And then this central area right here will automatically resize an image if you want to put it in there. So I can just grab something from uploads, and who knows, I'll just put this lifestyle image right here. Drag it over that, boom. Now it looks like a laptop, and the image perfectly resized to fit within the actual screen of the laptop. So it's very, very versatile and useful for so many different things. And we also have different shapes for things that you want to put on there. For some reason you want to put this stuff in there, and you can change all the colors for the inside and the outside and all that stuff. What else do we have? Different lines. If you want to put a separators within your text for something that you're doing. Illustrations. So this is for just random PNG images that you want to put in there, just to spice everything up a little bit depending upon what photo you're trying to deal with. Let's just say for giggles that I want to put a beer in my hand. So be it. And you can also you can change the layer or the arrangement of this. So if I just put that back, now all of a sudden you see that that beer is behind the actual text. And we also have different icons. Again, more fun things to play with to really personalize your images. And also charts. I haven't actually used this one yet, but I definitely will have to. This, you can actually create a chart on your page. Try this one because it looks better on you. You can create a chart on your page and actually make it real time, so you can change the different data points within here to react with whatever you're putting in there. So as you see, as I just modified the values in there, or you can paste data from your spreadsheet literally just right in that box, and boom, there you are, you have a graph. Delete that. There we go. And yeah, there's a bunch of pre-made stuff in here that you can totally utilize, and a lot of it is free. You'll see down here there are stock images that they do charge for, but I generally find if I find something I like on here, then I can probably just find it on Google under images anyways, and then just drag it in and upload it and do it myself without having to pay the dollar. So, or there's also custom backgrounds that they provide for free as well. So let's just say, yeah, this is exactly the image that I want to put up, and I want to download it. So as you can, it usually always automatically saves, but sometimes it doesn't. You see there's still unsaved changes. So I just hit File and just save that real quick. And in order to download it, you can just click this download button right here. And you have many different options as far as how you want to download it by, as a PNG image, JPEG, or a PDF. As far as images are concerned, when you want to put them on Facebook, you just want a JPEG or a PNG. I always download stuff as a PNG because I think it's not as compressed as the JPEG, so you don't lose as much data and you have a better quality of an image. So I'll just keep it at that, and I'll just click download right there, and then it's going to prepare the design and basically flatten everything and make it all into one image. This takes a little bit because this is a larger image. Perfect. So now that it finished processing the image, it started downloading right here, or depending upon which browser you have, Chrome will be down here, Safari I think will be up in the right hand corner. And so let me click on it to check it out. And there we go. Look it didn't reduce any quality whatsoever. It looks just as high resolution as it did, but it has all the text and everything that I want in there. And that's basically it. There's really an endless amount of options within Canva, and as I said, most of it is already free. So just really play around with it and see what you can make up with. And I'd love to see what comes out on your Facebook soon. Okay? Everybody have an awesome day. Talk to you soon. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if it was, and if you have any more questions. Ciao.